Hello everybody and welcome back to An Idiot's Road to Glory, where we started off with a 1600 coin weekly reward. Beautiful. What's really sad about that is they're excited to get, we just got another 1600 coins. Treating us. 51,000 coins we've got now. Well, I'm really excited by that because, first of all, shout out to whoever's said, this is going to take ages, isn't it? Someone sent me, I mentioned in the last video that someone sent me all of the loans and someone sent me all of the new ones and all the 99 contracts. We've just got Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh no, this could take a while for the balls. We've actually just got Ronaldo. Okay, there we go, we've gone. What I'm annoyed by is the fact that I've got 73,000 of these coins now that you can spend, but my XP has never gone up and I'm stuck on level 17. At this point, I should be, I don't even know what. Like, I went to level 17 in like the first week of the game and it's frozen. We're like 2.5 months in now. Are we 2.5 months in? No, we're like 2 months in. I should be like level 40 or something like that. Being able to buy 15 1,000 coin boosts with my 73,000 coins and I just can't. It's just annoying because the XP won't go up. But shout out to whoever has just sent me loan Cristiano Ronaldo and them 99 contracts. That is very, very helpful. And I'm going to put loan Ronaldo. I've got loan Aubameyang and I've got loan Nainggolan because I've been doing squad battles and I'm not wasting a loan of them guys on squad battles. Same is going to go for Cristiano. Wait, where is he? I think you've got to buy a player, haven't you, or something like that. And then it's like, you have items to deal with. And it gives you your loan. So what I'll do is I'll stick him on the bench and I'll bring him in for Son. And then if we're like, next week, we're 1-0 down like we were this week, going into needing to win our last 2 games, we're in the second to last game, and we need a goal, and I'll sub on Ronaldo. I'm an awful person. Shout out to whoever sent me Cristiano Ronaldo. But what we're going to talk about today, before we get in and play some squad battles, is comment of the day. Of course, we have got Marcus Selensky, who said, I love your videos. So first of all, thank you, Marcus, you absolute legend. And he said, he'd recommend me to buy a legend centre-mid or centre-back because last episode we were discussing, I'm going to talk about it a little bit more now. Where do we go from here with this squad? How do we upgrade it? And I thought that was a good idea, actually, because in this midfield, it sounds really bad because Casemiro is properly good. He's always there. He's always breaking up the play. I just feel like if there was someone that we could improve in this midfield, it would be Casemiro. And mostly because of his acceleration, sprint speed, agility, balance and dribbling. When you're tracking someone, he's a bit slow to do it. And when you do, he's a bit sluggish on the ball to play it out. But he's always in the way and he doesn't really need to track people because he's always positioned right and has 86 interceptions and stuff like that. So he's very, very solid. But I was thinking, if I chucked in an icon CDM there, it gives me so much more room to play with. Well, it kind of does, I suppose, because Casemiro links to Vas and Kovacic anyway. But I don't necessarily have to have Varane, and I could have Thiago. I don't have to have Thiago Silva. I could have anyone at the back basically, and they'll link to them. And if it's someone who gets a strong link to, like if it was Petit, I could then use Varane. He's straight up on chemistry anyway. But I could use Koscielny and just spice it up a little. I don't know. I just thought that was potentially a pretty good idea. But I was tweeting before about how to upgrade this squad. And George Fairlong tweeted me back. We've got tweet of the day. It's revolutionary, I know. George tweeted me back and said, get rid of Varane and buy David Luiz and Marcelo. And whilst I wouldn't do exactly that, George gave me a very good idea. And I'll show you why I wouldn't do exactly that. Because we all know everyone loves to pause the game and change formations at the start of this game. However, it really, to be honest, like I spoke in the last episode, it really doesn't bother me. Like, I'm not bothered if everyone wants to pause and change the formations. If I benefited my team, I'd probably do it myself. All I'm bothered about with it, the only gripe I've got with it, and it doesn't even really bother me, is that it just makes chemistry pointless. Like, I'm not bothered. If they want chemistry to be pointless, that's fine by me, but just get rid of the chemistry. Or if you don't want if you've got chemistry in there, at least make it relevant. Like, at least make it so you have to do it. You have to stick to your formation and stuff. I don't know. It really doesn't bother me. People can do what they want with their teams. There's just a feature in the game, and it's just totally pointless, basically. So my thing with it is either make it more strict or just get rid of it. I don't really care which one, just do something with it. But anyway, whatever. What we could do is bring in, for example, I'm going to show you guys, and there's actually, in fact, I'll show you the notions I was going down because EA tweeted out a picture of the team of the week and it had inform / Path to Glory Javier Pastore, who, it's not actually 6 o'clock yet, so we can't actually see it in the game, but the stat boosts on that card were mental. So mental, in fact, that EA realised, oh god, we've messed this up. we've tweeted out the wrong card. Let's retweet this picture. Well, not retweet it as in like retweet the picture. Retweet it as in tweet it out again because they did it wrong. Because his stats were nowhere near what they actually were in the first picture. He was in the Hull Club basically. He had like 80 pace, 87 dribbling, 85 shooting, 89 passing, 80 physical, and 79 defending or something like that. So he's very, very close to being in the Hull Club. And I was like, oh my God, I need him in my team. And then I was thinking about how I could get him in. And I was speaking to Reeve the other day and he was telling me that 4-3-1-2 is better than 4-1-2-1-2-2. So I was like, okay, we'll change to this. And we've got a nice little PSG triangle on the go. We've still got everyone on full chemistry, apart from the striker, because none of them get a strong link to each other. So then I was like, okay, I need to bring Griezmann back to Cam, I need to get rid of Vieira, and I need to put an icon here. And at this point, I was like, okay, this is getting a bit stupid. Like, this is spending. If the icon that I would go for would be baby Luiz Hernandez, who is, I think is he 87? I think there's a lower one actually. I think it might be 85. Probably would have been a good idea to put this onto the icon league rather than flicking through all them. There they are. 93 pace, 86 dribbling, 84 shooting, 4-star skills. He's only 5'9", but I don't really care because he's got 94 acceleration and ridiculous shooting. And he's an icon, so you just play absolutely sick because that's what icons do. But at this point we are spending, he's like 500,000 coins, I think. Yeah, we're spending 500k to have Pastore. And then Pastore wasn't even as good as I thought he was going to be. So I was like, okay, that's a silly idea. Let's stop doing that. Let's go back to what we had before and just see if we can spice this up a little bit using George's basis of what he was suggesting for me to do, basically. So first of all, let's get my team back. So put Vieira back at centre attacking mid and bring Kovacic back in centre mid. And that's our team. Okay. So then I was thinking, oh, we're looking at upgrading Ruffier because I think he's like the weak link of the team at the moment. And we've got inform Ruffier that we could go for. However, he's 80,000 coins, but at the same time, I have used him on I used him in a squad builder showdown the other day, and he's insane. And he's dropped in price actually as well. He's only 68k now. Ooh, 65. Okay. Oh, I know what happened. Apparently, one of the big foot economy Twitch people who like tells people all of their investment ideas and all stuff like that, and it kind of started off being like really good, and when it's a niche and he's like tweeting out to like 200 people and telling them what to do, it's sick. But now he gets like 1,000 viewers at all times on Twitch, and it's essentially just market manipulation. But whatever, we're not going to go into that. He was telling people to buy all of the week 1 informs because they're going to go up in price and they're going to be really rare. So that's why when I looked the other day, there was none of them on. There was no Ruffiers on the market. There was like 4 of them, and he was 80,000 coins. It's because all of them have bought them and they've gone, oh no, he hasn't actually gone up in price very much, and now they're all undercutting each other trying to get their coins back at his 65k. So that's why when it's good when he's telling 200 people, but when he's telling thousands, it just becomes market manipulation, and it's only the people who are there at the start and cash in halfway through while other people are still doing it that actually make coins. If you get in on it halfway through and try and sell at the end, you just get undercut by everyone and you lose loads of coins. And if you buy at the start and don't sell to all the people in the hype, you just get your coins back because he's just manipulating the market for a small scale of time, and it's just going to reset itself anyway. So whatever, he's back to 65k and we could pick him up, but there is a new cheap, and I can't actually show you it, this is really annoying, the team of the week doesn't come out for 20 minutes. There's a new inform Neto is coming out. Maybe I can put a picture of him up on the screen. I've got a picture of me, I can see his stats. He's got, compared to this Neto, that's the wrong Neto. Compared to this Neto, he's got 4 extra diving, 3 extra reflexes, 6 extra positioning, and 5 extra handling, and the other 2 don't really matter, do they? He's got 3 more speed and 5 more kicking, but that doesn't really do anything. But he actually looks quite good, and as we know, informs seem to play better than normal cards based on this Vieira's Path to Glory and Mounier, and Inform Vass is a joke, and Bakambu's a joke. They just seem to play a bit better. Maybe it's in my head, but Inform Ruffier's stats are remarkably similar to his normal card, and it just plays so much better, it's crazy. So there might be a thing there, and I'm thinking, with it being Black Friday, like, them boosts are nowhere near as big as the boosts on Neto, and he's so much better. But with it being Black Friday, I'm thinking this Neto is going to be 10k. and we could just pick him up and he would work absolutely fine in the squad because he's a La Liga Brazilian goalkeeper and we can just slot him in and the squad hasn't changed at all. But this is where, was it George, I think it was? It was George Fairlong, tweet of the day, the new revolutionary thing, gave me an idea. So if I wanted to bring in David Luiz, I'm not sure if he's actually an upgrade from Rafa Varane, to be honest with you. Like, it is David Luiz, and he probably does strike fear into the heart of anyone who sees him when you're playing FUT Champs because of his reputation in FIFA. But if we actually compare his stats to Varane, okay, he's better at everything apart from defending's the same, but he has got 9 less pace. So Varane has got 77 acceleration and 81 sprint speed, whereas David Luiz has got 68 acceleration and 71 sprint speed. And I mean, I'm looking at a defender with 70 pace and being like, not going anywhere near that. But it's the same as Thiago Silva. It's only 2 less than Thiago Silva, and he does absolutely fine. He doesn't quite have the work rate either of Varane, who's medium-high. But like I said, it's David Luiz. He's medium-medium this year. He's really good at everything else and on the ball, which is very, very nice. And this is the important part. It allows us to get rid of Ruffier, get rid of Neto or anyone like that, and give ourselves an absolutely insane goalkeeper. Because that is the one thing I miss about having Ter Stegen, is you can just rely on him to save everything. Ruffier concedes goals that Ter Stegen never would. And I could go one better and actually beat Ter Stegen. Well, I could go sweaty and get someone who just drives me mental, and that would be Ederson, and we could maybe even invest in him and get his one to watch, and that obviously is full chemistry if we do this. So this is why I was talking about switching formations. All I'd do is start Vieira at left centre mid, and when we got into the game, I'd just pause it and swap him with Vass and go back to that. But Vieira starting there would give Alba full chemistry. Well, like I said, we could get Marcelo, but I do genuinely think that Alba's a lot better than Marcelo on this game. The 93 pace is stupid. Or we could go like this and go even bigger again and play with a guy who I've played against that does my nothing so much. Thibaut Courtois. Look at them stats. 91 handling, 88 reflexes, 6'6", 85 diving and 86 positioning. The man is 89 rated and he's actually ridiculous. And that is full chemistry in this team. So then the question becomes, do we do that? Basically, that's the question. Do we do that? Do we pick up, or once we can't afford it at the moment because Courtois is about 60k and David Luiz is about 70k, so that's 130k we need. We can sell our Varane for about 25, I think he is now. We can sell our Ruffier for about 8, so that give us 30k, and that puts us up to 80, and then we're going to get 50k from FUT Champs, so that give us enough coins to buy them. And of course it's Black Friday, the market's going to go mental, so we should easily be able to pick them 2 up. So we can do that basically. So that could be, I was talking about, do I start saving up for an icon? And like I said, the icon that I would get would be Luis Hernandez, his baby icon card. So I'd save up and pick this one up, and then I would probably play him striker and drop Griezmann back to Cam. And then we would encounter issues with getting Jordi Alba onto full chemistry. And I'm not really sure what we do. We might have to pick up, don't even know. That'd be a bridge we'd have to cross when we come to it. We could just keep the same defence, to be honest. We could get Sergio Ramos here and put, it would have to be Neto or someone like that, wouldn't it? Yeah. Or, yeah, it'd have to be inform Neto if you use Sergio Ramos. So we could keep Varane and put inform Ruffier there, or we could even get rid of Thiago Silva, or see what we get on monthlies and stuff, because by the time we get to being able to afford 500k for Luis Hernandez, it's going to be a little while. So that's my debate, and I'm kind of already deciding, but it's obviously up to you guys as well what you guys think. But my logic with it is, and let me know in the comment section if you agree, we can save up for Luis Hernandez, but we don't necessarily have to save up by just leaving the coins there. We can save up by buying better players, and then when we've got enough coins to buy them, just sell them and buy our old ones back, if that makes sense. So for example, this David Luiz Courtois combo is there for 130k, whereas my Varane Ruffier combo is worth 30. So that's 100k coins that we've made extra, or that we've got extra. But I don't necessarily have to leave the 100k sitting there until I've got 500 to buy Hernandez. So what I could do is just keep my team like this for now. Obviously, not like that. Obviously, with starting it this way round so that Alba gets full chemistry and then switching it in-game. Or even buying Marcelo if I really want to do, but I do like Alba better. And then once we've got enough coins to buy Hernandez, because I think having Griezmann, Bakambu and Hernandez with Varane and informed Ruffier, or just normal Ruffier or informed Neto or something like that, is better than David Luiz, Courtois and these three. As good as Vieira is, like, I absolutely love him. He's got like a goal or an assist every single game. And he's like 82 rated. If this guy gets an inform, it's going to change everything. But I do think that Griezmann, Cam, Hernandez, Bakambu and Varane, Ruffier will be better than this. But that doesn't mean we can't spend the coins for now. And then when we've got enough in our account to buy Hernandez, we can just sell David Luiz and Courtois and buy Varane back. And then buy Hernandez as well. That's probably what I'm going to do. Let me know if my logic there is stupid down in the comment section. But they are the upgrades that I'm now looking towards for this team to go into the new weekend league, and also in the future looking towards getting this guy. But then, like George said, and it wasn't George, it was comment of the day. Like Marcus said, Marcus Zelensky, an icon centre mid or something like that could change everything. So one of the issues I do have with this team is the fact that my strikers and centre mids and stuff, the only strong link is between Kovacic and Casemiro. Whereas if I brought in an icon, say I brought in an icon for Kovacic here, it just gives Bakambu full chemistry no matter what, and now Mounier only needs a weak link, and just opens up avenues for different teams and different things. Or bring in an icon centre back and it doesn't matter about Jordi Alba and whoever we play here, and we can pick a different goalie to go in goal, and it's just different ways you can go about it. So it's definitely interesting and it's definitely intriguing. And even if, for example, I brought in like icon Perez at centre attacking mid, Robert Perez, that would then allow me to, that would give a strong link to Griezmann, which would then allow me to put the Pastore in. Obviously, we're not going to go down that route because this card's a bit fake, but for example, if that was a thing and we moved back to 4-3-1-2, Perez here would give a strong link to Griezmann, which would allow me to bring in the Pastore that I was talking about, and it just opens the door for so many different options. Or we could even say I get some sick monthlies, or I pack 9 goal in, because I'm aiming for Elite 1 monthlies this week. I need to get 29 and 29 in my last 2 weekend leagues, so I need to get one more. Or if I don't do that and I just get like gold 1, I'll get Elite 2. So that's 15 red cards. If we got super lucky and packed Inform 9 goal or something like that, I can't not put him in my team. So then I'd put 9 gold in here. I'd have Manolas and Florenzi behind him. We create a nice little triangle. Griezmann's on full chemistry anyway because he's got a strong link from an icon, and it just sort of does the business without having to use a slightly lesser La Liga player just to get chem. Because then we don't even need to have Casemiro here now, because we could put, oh, I don't even know. It doesn't. We could put anyone there because he links to Perez, and you just open so many options. And I mean, I don't think Perez is actually very good. He's alright, he hasn't got much agility or acceleration, which is what I love in my cams, but you see what I mean, like, icons just open so many more avenues. But for now, I've been waffling for absolutely bloody ages about loads of different stuff, and to be honest, I kind of like it, and I kind of like that I can just come on the road to glory and talk rubbish, basically, and you guys just watch me and watch me play FIFA, and it's sort of just a little bit more relaxed and chilled. But we do kind of need some content as well, Andy. Come on, sort yourself out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my team back together. Because like we only got 5 of these things last time, and only 1 of them was usable. So if we take that, we should have 3 usable ones if we go by that logic. So then one of them might be sick, and we might end up wanting to put them in our squad and make it super lucky and get like a Hazard, and we have to rebuild our whole team just to use them and get a Premier League team. Because if you've got Hazard sitting there, there ain't no way that I'm not going to use him. Just leave him in my club would be stupid. So then at that point, we'd have to totally reevaluate. But that's a bridge to cross when we come to it. For now, let me get my team back and let's go play some squad battles, because I've been playing them. Wait, I've got a loan Thiago Silva. Oh yeah, someone sent me the loan one, didn't he cost? Wait, where's my actual one gone? Oh, he's right there. Oh my god, I'm being so stupid. Right, Luis Hernandez, you're in the squad. I think I need to get... No, he's not. No, he's not. I'm just talking rubbish. Right, let's go and play some squad battles. Okay, here we are, greeted by the wondrous Peter Schmeichel, with an absolutely ridiculous team. He's got Ronaldo centre mid. He's got pretty good players, and of course he's picked his son. But I mean, Ronaldo centre mid. Okay, Bonucci left back. Don't really know what he's doing. Anyway, we're not going to play against that because we need to get our opponents done from Tuesday because it's Wednesday and there's already an opponent update available. So I need to get caught up. Yesterday's ones, or rather Monday's ones that I played yesterday, we had an alright start. I averaged 2,100 points per game, which is, it's alright. It's not amazing, but I was kind of struggling to play against them, especially against one of the worst teams like this one, which we're now going to go against because this is going to be funny. You've got a bronze goalie, but Icon Ferdinand from the journey. So let's have a go against this on Legendary. But it's so much different playing against the computer compared to playing against actual people on Foot Champs. So let's see how we get on. Like I was saying as well, as we just jump into this game and you've already seen the squad, I am sort of just catching you guys up. And we do the difference between my Road to Glory and a lot of other people's Road to Glory is that I do most of the stuff, apart from Foot Champs, because I can't play Foot Champs and talk to the camera, on camera live. So like, I'll play a couple of hours of FIFA each day, maybe 1 or 2 hours to then chop down, or in this case, it's just going to be all of that talking and catching you guys up with what I'm thinking in the video, and that's about it. I don't do that much of it away from camera. Like, I'll play squad battles just to catch up like I did last night and just show you a picture of what I got. But some people, like, when I watch Neps and stuff, like, you guys keep telling me about A9 Skills Road to Glory and how insane he is at squad battles as well, which I'm pretty sure he is because he went to the regionals last year. I just don't watch Skills as Road to Glory, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, nothing against Skills. I just watch Neps. Well, I don't even watch Neps, to be honest with you, because by the time I've made my own Road to Glory and made my main channel videos and all stuff like that, I'm running out of time, and if I want to do something else, I want to do something that's not FIFA. But I'll glance through Neps and see what he's doing and try to get tips from him and stuff like that. So that's just the one that I use, is all that is there. But he plays a lot of it off camera, and like, he'll have 30,000 coins and then he'll come back and be like, right guys, update, we've got 100,000. And like, Tom does it as well, and he does loads of trading stuff. But I tend to keep mine on camera, and I'm not sure if that's good or bad. I quite like it because I think you guys are a lot more involved and we have comment of the day and you get to choose what happens and stuff. But at the same time, it does progress a little bit slower than other people's. So maybe I need to do a little bit more off camera. I don't know. I've been up the wall recently as well, like going to New York, going to Germany. I played football for Tackle Africa against the UK Parliament team today, which is pretty nuts. Scored 4 goals. Well played, Andy. And it's just hard for me to find 4 hours a day to just grind trading and FIFA and all divisions and squad battles and more trading and investing, and yeah. So I tend to do most of it on camera, but I'm a little bit more, got a bit more time about now. I think I'm going to Paris with Katie just as a one-night trip sometime in December. But other than that, I'm pretty much free until Christmas, I think. So maybe we'll start grinding out off camera a little bit more and doing some more stuff if you guys would like to do that. But again, that's up to you guys. That's down to you guys in the comments and comment of the day and stuff. If that's what you actually want to see, or if you do like the more involved sort of thing where you just see everything that I do and it's always on camera apart from Foot Champs, because you guys voted for that as well. So just let me know, and we'll use this as sort of like a catch-up episode and hopefully smash this bronze team 5-0 with 60% possession. But I'm chatting too much and struggling, and where the hell is my fullback gone? Oh my god, Rouvier. Okay, we're going to concentrate and we're going to win 5-0. There we go. 2-0. Nice and easy. The Beast Bakambu. What a beautiful time for my camera to stop. There we go. Griezmann finessed it bottom bins. As my camera cuts out, it's recording because it only records for half an hour at a time. But we're 3-0 up after 35 minutes. I'm just probably going to get 5 and then just pass it around the back, to be honest, and get maximum points, because I've never had like 2. I suppose you got to get 10 shots on target and 10 corners as well. It's going to be kind of annoying to get against. I suppose you can just force them. So hold the ball in the corner until the computer tackles it out for a corner, and then just pass it short from a corner until they tackle it out for a corner. Keep a clean sheet, get 60% possession, and see if we can get max points, because I suppose we won't get huge points because it's based on the rating of the team you're playing against as well. But at least the max points I can possibly get. Oh, Bakambu's through again. That's a goal. There we go. 4-0. If only all squad battles were this easy, I'd be top 100. Can we make Bakambu like me? Can he get himself 4 goals? Like I got 4 against the UK Parliament 11. I mean, some of them were a little bit older than me, but they were still pretty good goals, to be fair. Like, good movement, good passing, and then me just tucking it away at the end. Okay, half time. Let's have a look at the stats. Just under 60% possession, which is fine. We've had 5 shots on target, which is half. That is good. We haven't had a single corner, which is bad. But if we're being sweaty, once we've got our 5th goal, if we're doing that thing where we're just going to hold it in a corner, we'll do it over by their goal so that they kick the ball out for a corner for me and give me extra points. We just need to not concede a kick-off goal and bag an extra one ourselves. Okay, there's goal number 5. Now let's be ridiculously sweaty. So I just need to get Griezmann or someone. Jordi Alba will do. To the corner. And then get them to accidentally hit it out for a corner. Not me put it out for a throw-in. Come on, I've never done this before. This could be quite difficult. And why has he done an auto slide tackle there? It could leave me vulnerable for a counter-attack if I'm using Jordi Alba. Because we all know the computer loves to cheat, and Fernando has got more pace than Jordi Alba. Other players just going to watch, and oh my god, I'm surprised he didn't edit that in. Bronze Ronaldo. Playing like gold Ronaldo. The computer loves to cheat on this. It's so funny. Go on, tackle me. Tackle me off for a corner. There we go. We got one. Okay. So if I pull a man short. Come on. Okay. If I pull Griezmann short and they just dribble like this, it goes out for a goal kick. For Christ's sake. That's what we need to do though. They can't even tackle me. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to let them get the ball. We're on 2. But they're properly bad. Like, they can't even tackle me properly to give me a corner. I'm trying to let them. And the players just running past them. Wait, is this guy made a meme team? Like, half of his players are called Ronaldo. He's got Ginger Ronaldo playing left back. He's got Blonde Ronaldo playing centre mid. He's got Black Ronaldo playing centre mid. He hasn't got actual Ronaldo, which I'm surprised he hasn't got himself alone. I swear this guy there. Look. Oh no, he's got Rolando as well. Jesus Christ. He's got Naldo. Ronaldo. I don't know. Bit weird. He's got Wanderson. That's definitely not Ronaldo. And he'd probably easier to go for more possession and more shots on target to get to 10 shots on target rather than the corners because it's not working very well. There we go. I'll take that considering how average, I suppose, I've been playing in squad battles recently. Bakambu, like myself today, got himself 4 goals. Let's see how many points we get. Come on, hit me with that 2,400 or something like that. Oh, 2,628. I think that's the most points I've ever got. That is good. Okay, I'm going to leave this here because I have made a very long chatty video with not much happening other than discussing how we're going to go for this weekend league. But it's rewards day tomorrow, so that is a very solid start to this round of squad battles. I'll finish that off camera and update you guys tomorrow. For now, though, that is it. I'm going to leave it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please do drop a like. Remember, comment of the day, and even tweet of the day if you want to, because that's apparently a thing now. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe as you get towards 100k. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.